Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky 194, and appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and visit and check out my video. And we're here in Low Fuel Motorsports back here at Spa for the 45-minute race with a pit stop. And of course I'm pretty much towards the rear. No, I'm in the rear. Not towards it, I'm in the rear. At big, huge field, 38 cars in here, and I'm 32nd or something like that. So yeah, not so hot, but I didn't do too bad, I didn't think. I mean, nothing great though, but it's like a low 219 qualifying time, but not in this company. That's not squat here, so need to be about a second faster probably to even come up even remotely up the top half of the field. So we're going to be starting way in the back part. So this is going to be a lesson in survival for sure. Definitely a lesson in survival because this is going to be a total mayhem back here. Cars going everywhere, behind me, in front of me, wherever. So first order of business is to survive. So that's going to be my first order of business, especially for the first few laps. And then we'll see what happens from there. See what we can, if there's anything we can salvage.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right, clear on the right. Yellow flag, be careful. Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right, clear on the right.
Whoa!
Flag ahead, be careful.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, right.
Clear on the right.
Wow. Nice, nice. Come on, back on.
Clear on the left.
Whoa!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Good night.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yep, knew that was going to happen.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Crazy race.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Car on the left, clear on the left.
You guys got to understand, I can't get around somebody, I can't help it. I mean, sometimes it's just like being stuck in a traffic jam.
Car on the left,
Whoa!
clear on the left.
Of course, there is a pit stop, just like with the BMW. What are you trying to do, man? I'm over here.
Car on the right, clear on the right.
He's flashing at me. Flashing at me. I was on the inside. What do you want?
Well done, mate. Personal fastest now.
I'm running near what I should be. Wonder why. Some of you guys pitting. It's a little too early to pit. better. That's where I should be. Tires are cold, not getting grip. Goal is to get up to these guys. See, now the tires are looking good now. Start speeding up, temperatures comes up.
Gaining on the car and in sector 2. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
That's set up. Shifted early, just screwed everything up.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
That's my first.
You're given a warning for exceeding track limits.
Dang, 2. Crap. Be more careful. Lexus are a monster down the straightaways. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. 1 lap. I get all 3 warnings. Good grief. That's just awful. 'Cause that's not really going to affect how I drive. I'll have to tone it down. Be a little bit more cautious. Whoa! AMG just about lost it. good. BMW's catching me behind me because I can't get around these guys. Messed that up. Bumps messed me up. I had to slow down. I'll get a drive-through. Oh, that really screwed me up. See if I can get it back together, see if I can close back in. Understeer you through there. Closing back up a little bit. Better. Almost lost it. Good catch. Tires need to come down just a little bit. Just left front anyway. you can't be swerving all over the daggum place. Good grief. You're going to go inside, outside, inside, outside. You know, pick a spot. If you're going to defend, that's fine. Defend. But then... got plenty of fuel. Probably come in next time. It's over halfway. Still got a BMW and some other guys behind me. I got to be careful because I got to tone it down a little bit just because I don't want to get another out of bounds.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Yeah, I might lower the one in the front, right front one, and the other two. Okay. Left front, down 2. Down 1. That should be good. Get a good stop.
There's some light damage at the left.
Dang it. Great, that just cost me 5 seconds. Great. Should have turned later. Yeah, that cost me another second, 2 seconds. Well, I'm gonna have to really make up some time. Terrible pit stop. Good race, but just totally mucked up my pit stop. So I'm gonna be way behind now, losing positions. There goes the guy that was behind me, I think.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Dang it, lost my two, 3 positions. That's that AMG guy that was behind me before. Target wants to understeer. No tire temps. Come on, baby.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead.
Ah, shit. Dang it. Dang it. Messed that up a little bit too. It didn't hit it right, but I didn't lose too much time. Dang it. If I get around him, I think I could pull away, but
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
right. Great race. Really fun. Hope I can just finish it out all right.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Come on, baby. Back up to 21st. don't know if I can catch these guys or not. If they started battling out, I'm sure I could, but...
But I'm in the fastest lap so far.
All right, well, they're about to have, I'm about half a second faster, so that's good. I keep it up.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. There's a slow car up ahead.
Dang it. Yep. 3 cars ahead of me. It'd be great if I could catch them. Dang it. Dang it. Just a shift. Come on. All I gotta do is get up on the back of that Lexus. I got at least a chance. That's it. Come on, fight it out. Trying to be careful too, so it's I could be a little bit more aggressive, but I'm scared of going out of bounds. Looks like the Lexus has got the BMW. Got to get a hold of him this lap. Should be this lap and another, and that's it. Last lap coming up. Enough fuel. I mean, if I had to go another lap, I got enough fuel, but good night.
Right, man. Neither is on the final lap.
Got one
Give it all
more.
you can. Why he went in the pits? Do you have a drive-through, maybe? Maybe he had a drive-through. I didn't even look. I wasn't even looking. Up for one more lap, no problem. All right, got into the top 20.
hell, give everything I got for the last lap. Ah! Oh my gosh. It's messing me up. All right. I messed up that last. I messed up that last little bit. That was my fault. Oh, man. Yeah, that's my fault. But still come out with it on 19th, I think it was. So, great race. Whew, I'm whipped. That was a hard fought. You know, I start in 32nd position. So I made up a lot of places. Of course, a lot of places that, you know, people crash and this and that and all that. And so but that was really, really fun. I don't know why it says 15th, because I know I'm not 15th. But anyway, I sure appreciate it. But we're going to, like I said, we're going to check over some of the data. See a few places I wouldn't mind trying to improve. So I'm going to check it out and see how it goes. Alrighty, well, that was fun. I really had a good time with that race and Low Fuel Motorsports. I mean, just crazy race at the beginning, survival mode, and then go through and you know, fighting it out with different cars. And I mean, it was just good. It was a really fun race. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that I wish I could be, you know, up in the top 10, top 5, you know, fighting with, you know, the fast guys, but that's okay. I mean, you take what you can get. It was still a fun race, and that's the main thing. You know, I always can try to improve. I'm always working on improving driving and setup, so let's do a lap here. I made a lot of pretty good amount of changes, so let's make a lap. There's some things that I did not like that, you know, I just dealt with it, but I mean, there's some things that need to be improved. So I think this is a better package all around, driving and performance. So I think we, you know, definitely made a next step up. One place was a rouge. It was hitting really hard going through here. It's not now. It's better. It's even better going through there now than it was in the race. Then also I had max wing in the race, and I took a little bit of that out. So now it has a little bit more speed down the straightaway. Not much, only about a mile an hour or so. So not, you know, not like a drastic amount, but it has a little bit more speed down the straightaway than I did. Of course, you know, I was drafting and stuff when I was fighting it out, and that's really get some speed then. But through here, right through here, this section, this right, and then the left, the car felt like it was wanting to be unstable with one tire spinning and things like that. I was having to modulate it and things like that, and so I made an adjustment on the diff for that, just one click. I think it helped. And through here it was understeering a little too much. I don't mind a little bit of understeer, but it was understeering too much through there. So again, I think some balance adjustments plus the wing, you know, taking some of the wing out, help it rotate through there better. And through here too, it was understeering a little bit too much through there. So you had to hit it just right or you'd end up going out of bounds. So now it's a little bit freer through there. Again, it carries a little bit more speed here too. Not, you're only talking maybe a mile an hour. You're not talking a huge difference, but goes right through there good. How do you like my color? I really kind of like a candy apple red or something. I really like that. It's really pretty. Kind of a different red for the Ferrari. But that was a 218.98. So, and I'm not heavy on fuel, but I started with 51 liters. It's pretty much what I started the race with. So I think that's pretty good. That's better than what I did in the race. And also I had drafting help. So, I had no drafting in this. So again, I think that's, if I was drafting, you could, definitely go faster than that. And I think the car is now, definitely a high 218 car, low 219 to high 218 on race, in a race setup type thing. And I think, that's not bad. And the thing is, you can drive it, and that's the main thing. Is I think it's actually more drivable than it was in the race. So we got 25 up left front and right front, and 25.8 left rear and right rear. The toe on the front is negative 0.2. Excuse me, with the camber at negative 3.5 and the caster at 13.8. That's all about the same. I don't think I adjusted anything there. The toe on the rear is negative 0.12 with the camber at negative 3.1. Electronics are 3, 3, and 3. Of course, I had the number one map. Of course, at 51 liters. That's what I started the race in, and then I added 35 to the fuel when I did the pit stop. Thank you, Joe Blow, because I had 1 liter. I double-checked that. I had 1 liter left when I crossed the finish line. Don't get much closer than that. That's just dead on. So, thank you, Joe Blow. Andy Robark got 32 on the front, 52 on the brake bias. Steering ratio is all the way down. Springs in the front are 151,000 with a bump stop rate of 800 and a bump stop range of 10. And that's different. I basically took all the springs and upped them 1. So I had 1 click softer springs all the way around. And I think that another reason I was going up through Rouge and it was upsetting the car a little more. And also the car, you had to drive it more. When you would have to correct little corrections and things like that. And I made the car a little bit more nervous. And with the stiffer springs, the car is a little bit more, has more stability in it. And I think that it gives you a little bit easier to drive. And the springs on the rear, 134,000 with a bump stop rate of 600 and a bump stop range of 30. And that also, I think, opened the bump stop ranges up just a little bit also. Anti-roll bars 5, and the preload on the diff is 60. And, of course, I had 50, and I went up to 60. Just a little difference, and I definitely think it's improved. You didn't get that where a couple times, you had the car come out the corner, and it would get little sideways, a little oversteering things. I think it's the diff's not locking up, and you're getting one tire to spin up or whatever, and instead of both tires digging. So just I think 60 is really good. You could probably go 60, 70, probably keep it about the same. Shocks on the front, left front, 7747, and on the right front it's 7845. On the left rear, it's 2168, and on the right rear, it's 2158. And I'd have to say this is probably the closest I've ever had the shocks, especially for the Ferrari. Using Motec, I really try to dial them in the best I can and really go, over stuff to make sure that they're supposed to be where they're supposed to be. And I think they're probably as close as I've ever had them. So very good shock setup on this package. And of course, like I said, I use Motec to go through that. Not to say you can have maybe 1 click here or there, but it's really close. Right height, you got 60 on the front, 61 on the rear with a 12 rear wing and a 2 in the brake ducts. and the front aero variation is a negative 1.5. And here, I think it was, I changed the ride height. So the ride height was 59 and 59. So I actually raised this up 1, raised this up 2 to try to get the car to get a little bit more rotation. Also, when you raise the car up, you're losing some of the aero efficiency. So you're actually losing some of your aero variation. So that's another thing. The more you raise the car, the splitter doesn't work as good, the diffuser doesn't work as good. So again, you want to be very careful with that. So, but I want to be able to go through there without hitting so hard going up a rouge. So basically, like I said, I just raised it 1, and then raised this 2, and I tried it, and it did feel better. I could feel the car rotate a little bit better. It was going up a rouge better. But again, with the max rear wing, it was still that double left down there, the real fast. It was wanting to understeer some, and just certain places it didn't feel right. So I just that's when I took a couple clicks out of the wing, and it made it feel a lot better. So again, wing is also just for, it makes the car different on the straightaway speeds, but also, the main different thing is the balance of the car. It balances the front to the rear just like a big teeter-totter. So, you're basically trying to balance, the car, the rotation, and still have grip and all those kinds of things. So, I think that's really, a lot better than what I had in the race. Definitely, I think I would have been even stronger with this for sure. For sure. So, but I was really happy. Started 32nd, finished 19th. So, I mean, that's moving up a lot of spots. I know some people wrecked and this and that happened, but, the car was strong, and I still caught the guys in front of me. They did a good job, good racing with them, but, I was able to catch up to them, even though I made a few mistakes. And, if I would have had a few more laps, who knows, what could have happened. The car was still strong at the end. It still felt good. So I'm really happy even the way it was, but this is definitely better. This is definitely another step up from what I had in the race. And I'll leave a link to this setup in the description, so you can, if you want to access it that way for your for PC, you can get it that way. And of course, I have a PayPal link also if you want to help support the channel that way in the description. And thank you to everybody that has. I appreciate all the support and watching the video all the way, liking it, subscribing. All that is also support, and I just want to say thank you for that. It makes a big difference with all the YouTube stuff, and I sure appreciate it. And I sure hope you visit soon and visit often. Y'all take care. See ya.